All right, and welcome back to Point Blank World Challenge. Day number 1, we have match number 4 ready. We're gonna go back to PBIWC this time and have a lot more matches for you coming soon. We're only halfway through today.
Only half, but we get to see the TokioStrikers once again take on Evos. So this is really exciting. 2 of our Southeast Asian teams clashing here. Evos based out of Indonesia. So this is going to be, I think, some really intense point-blank action.
Yeah, for the first time on the main stage. I believe they also had the match just right before this on the second stage, but it should be warmed up for the main stage to go. Of course, for the Ladies League, only having 1 more match for today. We're going to see who actually gets knocked out after this match. And maybe we'll have that update instantly. Maybe right after when we come back from the commercials, we'll have that very soon for you guys to be updated. But we're having some really cool actions already.
Yeah, it's just been a really great day. I think watching Attack All Around come in here and absolutely put on a show was great. So we're going to check out our presentation here. I believe this will be our 2 teams. Our first time today getting to see Evos on the main stage. Cirrus, Clarity, Kronos, Ardev, and we got the clarification of the pronunciation of this one. Acer.
Acer.
Icer. It's Icer.
Icer.
Icer. We wanted to say Acer. It is in fact Icer.
Yeah, it's not. There's a missing R. It's just she's just pronounced with an R there. And with that crew, that's the final all 5 members for the team. As we know, they're one of the stronger teams. They have a lot of close matches in the qualifiers. And not a big upset, but coming, of course, from the strongest from Indonesia. And TokioStriker, we've seen what they can do before. It's going to be a big clash.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got 3 members that you may have seen before in the PBIWC 2017. You had Kronos, Clarity, and Ardev all on the same team. And so they're still together. The new members on stage here are Cirrus and Icer. So once again, this was your winner in our first PBIWC match of the day. The TokioStrikers.
Yep, and it wasn't when TokioStrikers they weren't coming up on from the qualifier. They did have some really one-sided games, but only for the beginning when they were going against the Attack All Around lady team. Attack All Around also has a lady team, and it was really tough. It was back and forth, basically 8-9. But the second round in Luxville, TokioStriker had a 6-0 match. 6-0, just shut down. 6 games, GG.
Jeez. So
TokioStriker, you do not let them play on Luxville.
Don't let them have Luxville.
No.
They can't. 6-0. That's brutal.
Yeah, in the finals, that's basically whoa. That's you do not. And as an opponent, you try to do everything. You try to do A, B, maybe plan C, maybe mix in between A and B, A and C.
Well, the crazy thing about
nothing.
Yeah, the crazy thing about Point Blank is the more maps that you're good at, the harder it is for opponent to ban out what you can win. You know, and I also know that I think the TokioStriker lady team, they really like Storm Tube as well. So basically those are 2 maps that you like can't let them have because they will just kick your butt.
Yes.
To put it nicely.
The ones you see on the screen is so strong. We saw what Estafia was able to do, really clutching it out, having really great backups with Mets. Shizuka having that one great save as well.
Yeah, the 4v1. She's a really talented player. The whole lineup here is very good. Lism, of course, having quietly just a great round. She wasn't the one you saw on screen being flashy, but she was really getting it done for her team. So she's somebody I'm going to key in on a little bit more this time around. From Evos, we get to see them for the first time on the main stage. So they also like Storm Tube a lot in Luxville. So I imagine maybe we'll get to see Stormville because neither team will want to ban it out.
Yeah, that may be true. Comes Evos, Galaxy, Sades. They upset Sades from the qualifiers. We will just follow with that. And pretty good squad. Cyrus, Clarity, Kronos, Ardev, and Acer.
Icer.
Okay,
like the
I'll write it
stuff in
down
your
once
water.
again.
Stuff you put in water. That's what she's got in her veins, G-Clef. She's got ice in those veins. Maybe.
There's that flag cheering for the team, of course. And there are lots of Point Blank fans down at the venue.
There's a lot of people here. Like, we went out to go use the restroom in between matches, and I was like having to fight my way through people. I was like, oh my god.
And that was one of them. Stop going.
You're like throwing wireless mice at me. You're like, I told you they're better. And I'm like,
no. That's also one thing you get to throw them. Reminding all the players what we have been doing during the practice. Think about all the, close your eyes, imagine, think about all the practice that we've done.
And boom, we're getting it. Storm Tube, both teams like this map a lot, so they want to play it. And Province, we're going to get to see Province. So this is pretty fun. Looks like Evos banned out Safe House, Downtown, and Blue City. And then no one and Tokyo didn't want to play Luxville, Midtown, or Sandstorm. Which team were you saying did really good on Luxville?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, okay. Tokyo had that amazing final match. And of course, Luxville, one of the oldest. We're going to get Province. Province, one of the newer maps in the map pool. And Evos Galaxy's Sades, they had a Province game against Star 8. Star 8 recall actually had really great over nades, especially, but taking them down in 6-2. So it was actually a really easy match, I would say, for Evos. And having that down for the second map, I think they should be warmed up by that time, having a good chance. But of course, TokioStriker seems to be the favorite in this matchup, though.
Yeah, the Strikers, they had a little bit of trouble at times with 3A, but overall they ended up coming out on top in both of the maps. So they are quite good. We know, we've seen them on the stage. Now we get to see Evos Sades. So I want to see if they can maybe get an upset here. Maybe if they can take the Province. I think maybe, Storm Tube is everybody's favorite map that's on the TokioStrikers team. So this might be their map, might be kind of their home. But then maybe Province, we'll see. Or we could get a bit of an upset maybe.
Yeah, look at the list of strategy that they have brought. Papers after papers after paper thin.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm everywhere, man. Everybody needs a little paper in their life.
Not the paper cut, though.
No, I don't do paper cuts. Well, I guess paper thin things can do paper cuts. But
the squad from Thailand. And gonna show some power as they took down 3-8 power from Russia in match number 2 earlier today. And they showed what the speed was about, how they control the map, basically. But it's not going to be the same story, I think. Just comparing Evos Galaxy Sades to 3-8 power, I think Evos should be stronger from the qualifiers that we have seen already. But yet to know, of course, they do have to face each other to exactly know what the power level difference is. Just from my memories, I don't think neither team has been using any snipers, and they didn't really play too many Storm Tubes as well. It's going to be mainly the Dual Chris and the AUG action, I think.
Yeah,
but Storm Tube is definitely a map, or from some other qualifiers, like especially from Indonesia, some Thailand. For PBIWC, we've seen a lot more sniper guns coming out.
Yeah, there's a few players on Evos that like to play the SC-10, but most of them are Chris. And I believe we never saw, you're right, we never saw snipers in any of the PBIWC teams. Looks like the AUG is the other preferred gun for some of the TokioStriker ladies.
As they would really like to push, because when you hold that sniper, it actually becomes a pressure for yourself and also the team. You need to have entire different strategies for that to happen. I think that's the reason why we have a lot more rifles in actions.
And you have to be, if you're going to be the sniper for your team, you have to be very consistent. You have to be landing shots all the time, because if you're not, then your opponent has a much higher chance to hold. Look how she's holding her keyboard.
All right, I think we are ready. We saw that screen. TokioStriker from Thailand versus Evos Galaxy Sades from Indonesia.
All right, going through the vents, claiming the right side there of the southbound tracks. See if Evos Galaxy Sades can make their attacks work here to try to get those bomb plants down. Ooh, Cirrus saw Shizuo Wasn't able to connect with her shots.
TMJ
Oh, but she
does
gets
go down.
TMJ.
Yeah, TMJ had only like 1 HP, maybe less than 1 HP left. The
Serious?
spot.
Oh.
That's one quick round for Evos.
Sirius looks good there. Hold on, the phone's ringing. What's that? Yes. It's Evos.
Your ride, your train's coming. Your choo-choo hype train's coming for Evos.
What city is this in? This is not Korea.
Moscow.
Moscow.
Stormtube Station, that is.
Stormtube Station in the city of Stormville.
Yes. Stormville. Nice.
There's TMJ getting some nice shots down. Clarity and Kronos down. Just 2 members left here, Cirrus and Ardev.
Yeah, good pre-fire, buying some time for teammates to come back up. Cyrus, the last one left. And quick comeback from TokioStriker. The Stormtube is just fast action because you just need to get that control onto the southbound. That's the most important one.
It's such an exciting map.
I like to go on vents all the time.
Oh, I'm a vent rat.
I'm a big venter, man.
I'm a vent rat. Just put me anywhere where I can sneak up and get behind people. All right. Kronos trying to get the angle onto Shizua. Just not able to find those shots.
Good push through the stairs early on from Evos. And that's how they're actually able to control the northbound.
All right, well, now they're getting in position, but they don't even need to bother because Kronos gets a double kill. And that's all she wrote.
Okay, and for now, TokioStriker having a bit of a trouble defending against the speed of attack. Evos Galaxy Sades, except for this map, I've seen a lot of slow movement, especially from Midtown.
Yeah, a lot of them just coming in here, trying to get into the middle between the center of the north and the southbound. Met's landing a nice grenade, though. That's getting some work done.
Sophia getting ahead. TMJ also firing back, so only 1 left. Cyrus. And that's a perfect, clean round from TokioStriker's lady.
Mission success.
2-2 tied up, as I think they really got the speed. Okay, Evos, they're having those 2 on stairs, 2 coming down the southbound. We got to stop the stairs first. And TokioStriker finally having a solution.
Yep, and look at this. They're just putting shots into those vents, knowing that someone's trying to get through there. They actually do land 1 light hit. It only did 2 damage to ice.
Yeah, 2 through vent, and all the stairs are coming down. But that nade actually helped the defense. Ooh, breaks through.
Shizuka, she was surrounded there. Not much she could do. She gets swarmed and taken down by the members of Evos Galaxy Sades. So Kronos, Clarity, and Ardev left. It's Mets and TMJ. TMJ is holding those stairs here up on the north side. Oh, she does it!
Right next to him. Don't even speak. That's 1.
She gets spotted out
and
here.
The train's buying time for Clarity.
Yep, she's able to try to get through.
20. Lucky shot on the chase.
Oh, she's trying. There's not much time left before you need to get the defuse. You can hear she's got to go for it.
Come back just in time.
I think she's just going to be able to get there. Oh.
Good amount of defense. I mean, the moment you see the train, sometimes you also from the blue side. You do want to go for that defuse. Sometimes you can get the defuse because of that train sometimes. But was a little too late. Was thinking about chasing the opponent first and then going for that defuse. Hey, Evos.
Yes.
Leading 3-2.
They are.
What I want to talk.
I thought you were gonna like say something to them, like speaking to them, like you're like.
Evos doing well.
Yes, they are. All right, Kronos trying to play some defense here, getting some shots on the Mets, takes her down. Ice gets a grenade onto Liz. Asta looking to return fire here, but it's already a 4-on-1. It's just up to Shizuka. She cannot do it. This is looking very good for Evos Sades. 4 wins to 2 so far, so 1 more, and they'll take this half.
At TokioStriker, they, especially Matt's pushing a lot and supposed to take the control of that spot all the way towards that stairs, towards the B site. I would say sort of southbound. But losing that space because you can't really find a favorable spot to hide.
Ooh. Liz M getting a couple big kills here. It's a 4-on-2 now. Liz M doing so much damage, but she gets taken down by Clarity.
2-2.
2-2. Clarity doing a great job there, protecting that stairwell. So, but her teammate does go down to Shizuka.
While she was trying to buy some tickets for the next train. Took some time, but 100 HP for both players.
Ooh. Yeah, and she just took some even more damage from Shizuka.
Real nice headshots when waiting outside the door of A site.
Okay, yep. And
knows everything that's going on here.
Yeah, Metz is just on the other side, and she'll take her out. TokioStrikers.
Yeah, also knowing the left HP.
Success.
Okay, probably the opponent's going for the headshot because she's low on HP. Crouch. Big move.
All right.
Let's move out.
Let's move out.
Yeah, it's
coming into Storm Tube Station.
I wonder if we are going to have that Metro kill or not.
We haven't seen one yet.
Evos going all in on the stairs, having 3 men.
Oh, look at how well they've got these stairs blocked off. Clarity, though, get 2 big headshots to buy some time, but already it's a 3-on-2 here. And Estafia as well joining into this. Absolutely just blocking those stairs, not allowing Evos Galaxy Sadas to come through there. Nice job by TokioStrikers.
Chrono's controlling the top, the upper floor, but gotta come down anyhow. You only have limited amount of time, really thinking about the kills, but already 5 kills. Chronos might be able to clutch. No real damage going in, but from the side, yes.
Yeah, Estafia with a nice try on the pre-fire, just not able to make her shots
HP
land. Oh my god. All right, where's Shizuka? She needs to come in and help.
Nade, dodge.
Oh, it dodged it.
That was almost a chain kill.
I thought she had that.
I thought Metro had that.
All right, here comes Shizuka.
Yeah, from the side, flank.
There it is.
1 bullet, 4 HP.
Tied it up.
Mission success.
This half comes down to this game. This is it. It's a 4-on-4 here. Huge moment for both of these teams. All right.
Single round for the first half. We were rushing through Storm as TokioStriker. They were having a lot of focus against the stairs here.
Yeah, trying to push over further left towards B side. Shizuka and Liz M get taken down here. 2 big early kills, able to get onto that left-hand flank. TMJ going down as well to Kronos and
They have the entire northbound control.
Yep.
I mean, it's the TokioStriker. They're on the other side of the map. They're supposed to be the one defending the plant.
Red team win.
But look at that. And Evos Galaxy. Sada is really pushing hard. And the Storm Tube, the speed can be a thing. And they made it work. Not too many vents, having only usually 2. And then controlling the stair actually became the key in this moment.
Yeah, keeping those stairs, keeping your angles open to catch the other team as they try to gain control of southbound. Really important there. And just absolutely mowing down the members of TokioStrikers in that last round. But that was such a close match.
TokioStriker lady, they had some focus. I think they, after first couple of rounds where they were basically wrecked, and then thought, okay, they're focusing a little more compared to all the opponents they were against in the qualifiers. They're focusing a little more to the stairs, which is a different style, but okay, we can just have them face one another, having one on the west side of the southbound, east side of the southbound, and then having one watching all the way from the northbound. We got 3 angles covered basically as a bait, but somehow Evos Galaxy with their great aim, they were able to break through all that.
Yeah, there was one round where the Strikers just completely bottlenecked Evos. I mean, just bottlenecked them. They had no way to get down the stairs because of those early grenades that came out. And that was a nice strategy from the Strikers, but that was just, I think, a lucky spawn, some lucky timing. The grenades, they know the good angles to throw those grenades in there, and they were just able to block Evos Sabas in there.
Yeah, exactly. As grenades can actually delay the entire attack, making sure the reinforcements from your own team can come a little faster. Yeah, replay of the very first segments of the first half.
Cirrus getting a call out there, knowing right where TMJ is standing. Then she finishes off Liz. It's a nice 3-kill round for her.
Yeah, our dev also really pushing hard. Mats was trying to control, and sometimes it was actually TokioStriker that from the blue side that went out all the way to the southbound, trying to catch the red side by surprise. Did work, I believe, from Lizem, but other than that time, didn't really follow through too many times.
Yeah, it was tough. You can see here that the Evos team was able to really push hard left and get some angles onto the strikers as they're trying to cross the northbound into the center, and getting caught out a lot in transition doing that. So this was pretty good stuff, but really close games.
4-5. Can't be any closer than that. I mean, we can't have a 5-5. So let's see how it comes down in the second half of the match.
For a second there, I'm like, are we going to switch? I'm like, are we switching maps? I'm like, oh, wait, no.
Not
we still
yet.
at Torp Tube. We still have to switch sides.
No, not yet at Province. I can't wait till Province already, but we got to go through that second half first. And I think with that cheer from the crowd, we should be ready to jump in real soon.
All right. Switching the sides here. Can TokioStriker Lady turn this around and best Evos Galaxy Sadas? Already Shizuka's going right through.
Yeah, this is what you need to do oftentimes when you have the fast respawn. Make sure you once pre-firing at the vent so that they can't just get a free outside.
Liz M tries to come around the corner, isn't able to land any of her shots there. This time, though, she does get the kill onto Ardev, but Cirrus makes her pay for that.
We're making a 2v2. Shizura was supposed to, it seemed like from the angle, was supposed to lose the game.
TMJ with a bit of a timing mistake there. Just getting hard pushed.
And sometimes you can't really hear the footsteps too well because of that train sometimes. And I think that was just the timing. Really using that sound as your weapon, pushing through. I love Point Blank so much.
We all do. All right, Icer coming down the stairs, throwing some smoke grenades, trying to set up some positioning here. Looks like they're moving more towards the southbound side. Icer in there in those trains already. Kronos heading over to B to guard that site.
Yeah, Tokyo actually timing this. One timing later, one timing after. Ooh, but good line of defense from Kronos.
Wow.
And also really Clarity was getting a few kills.
Yeah,
on the other side.
Yeah, Clarity's in the back guarding the other angles here. The other two members of TokioStriker Lady are on the other side of the map. So they are trying to find a way to get over to that B site, possibly. We'll see. They're pretty split up right now. Hanging out. All right, let's see if they spot each other. TMJ at 4 health. Kronos at about the same there.
Still need to get that down to go down to the actual ground.
Ooh, TMJ knows where she is. It does get the kill. Oh,
amazing.
Nice shooting there.
Makes it a 2v2, but the positioning for Evo is a lot better.
Yeah, and there you can see right there, Kronos catching Shizuka out. Now it's just up to TMJ with a sliver of health to find a way to push this down.
It's actually amazing that Kronos was the only one at that side, letting Clarity to go all the way around. Having that position, of course, is really good. Only headshots in. But still, you got to really trust in yourself.
Kronos with some nice work here onto Liz M and Mets, just keeping them completely bodied out of that position. TMJ getting that nice through-the-wall headshot. Some grenades coming out from Estefia. She cannot quite connect with Ardev there. Liz M, though, it's Ardev.
And going across to the other side. That's his one more. But on the train, on the other side, Clarity.
Yeah, Clarity up there on the northbound side. Liz M comfortable just standing next to a train as it goes by. They're going to push into the A site here. Get their plant down and set up for defense.
Cyrus also really low in HP.
Oof, yeah.
It seems to be the better spot to actually fight. Oh, going all the way around through the vent. I wonder if Cyrus can actually hear.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Cyrus is going to hear this or not. Getting a view from the player cam there.
Ooh, almost lost it.
Almost, but Cyrus does get taken down by Liz M from those vents. So it's Clarity here
With that nade, not close enough.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is she going to get it?
It is baiting at the moment, but Clarity finds a kill. And the time, not enough to defuse all that, but good amount of time.
Yeah, they really needed that win. Big moment there for Tokyo. Liz M doing some serious work in this train, and then coming through big here through the vents to take down Cirrus.
That grenade was not too close and it's a little too dangerous because you can get that aim on the defusal.
All right, some grenades into the train. Liz M ended up finishing Ardev off, and oh my goodness, Estafia.
Through the smokes.
Wow. Getting the call out from her teammates.
Yeah, had an idea where the opponent was, but not exactly where.
All right, they're pushing hard. Going through the southbound side right into A. And the train buying them a little bit of time.
Shizuka going for the bait with 1 HP.
Oh boy. She's right behind.
Yeah, a little too slow though because
she needs to go. She's right behind them.
Yeah, but Shizuka covering from the other side. Cyrus trying to break through, gets 1 headshot, 2.
Wow, but TMJ does shut her down. Oh, and getting the headshot just over the ledge of that console. So that's 2 in a row here. And feeling a lot more confident are the Tokyo Strikers, making aggressive moves towards the bomb site in that round.
Replay of that last round. And the final moment.
Woo!
Peaks. And that's the perfect setup. Usually plant towards the corner so it's easier to actually have that. But I think they thought that they had a lot more members. Okay, this is going to be okay.
Ardev does pick up the first kill. Cirrus follows up on TMJ here, trying to push through the vents and getting caught out. 2 members down.
6-7 not so far away. And catching a few more members. TokioStriker Lady comes back to 2.
Shizuka doing some work there, getting a double kill. Now it's just on Icer and Clarity. It's Estafia and Shizuka.
Yeah, Icer not really having too much, but Clarity has been picking up 9 kills already.
Jeez. What a round from her.
Yeah, going all the way around towards that B stairs. Let's see if that actually works. It takes a long time. Very likely bomb will be planted before.
Yeah, the bomb's over there on B site.
So
let's see. And it's moving. So let's see how they respond to this. Looks like we've got, I think there's a member. Is that Shizuka? It's up there on the in the vents.
Yeah, one as a bait on the left. Ooh. Yeah, not gonna move.
Estafia is giving the call out, I think. Yep. Estafia does end up getting the kill. It's just onto Icer. She knows where Estafia is. Tries to pre-fire into the vents. Doesn't land, but she gets a headshot.
Yeah, but not enough time for the defusal. And that's going to be TokioStriker Lady taking another round here, just taking advantage of that, of planting bomb. And that was, I think that was a critical moment where where Estafia didn't end up shooting, just let one go.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, at that point, they pretty much know they've got the win. There's just not enough time left to get the defuse.
And we have 7-7. Tied up in the second half. Ooh, that grenade. 6 HP.
Estafia ends up going down to Cirrus there. They are bottlenecked on these stairs now. Trying to get through. They got to break out. Okay, Liz M able to get the kill. She's throwing a grenade behind the corner. She takes a lot of damage herself.
Icer has been keeping them for a long, long time here. And Clarity with that final peek at the angle. Last moment.
Mission fail.
Jeez. Tied up 3-3.
All right.
This is some great back and forth between these two teams. I want to see how the Striker ladies can adjust this time, trying to pre-fire through that window here. The ladies trying to cross up top there. Looks like they're spreading out.
Losing Shizuka, who was supposed to be the bridge when the other side comes down through the stairs.
Yeah, and now TMJ is in that problem that you were talking about, trying to come down the stairs. Liz is going to back her up, does get the kill onto Ardev.
If you only have members coming down the stairs from blue side, okay, we only have like 15-degree angles to cover. But you really have to have the defense, offense from the vent and also from the side.
Liz just having to back off there with a sliver of health, trying to find some way.
Is it time for a major comeback?
She could do it.
Lizem. Looking for that pistol shot.
Yeah, she's got to back off now because that grenade. Cirrus has to back off from a grenade as well here. Lizem is very much trapped. She is pinned in a very difficult position. Looks like she's going to make a bolt for the stairs, and Kronos is there waiting.
And
Evos
blue win. As they only need one more round to close the second half. Here, TokioStriker. They have to be really busy to take this one. Let's see where they go. Can be the final round for them.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking it a little slower this time.
Similar focus, but as the Fia goes down from the vent, I think.
Yeah, they're trying to cross over into the stairs. Looks like they are able to head up towards the west side there.
But if you're only having members going down the... And Shizuka also went down from the other side, and only 2 left from the stairs, and they got to change their way. Going all the way towards the other stairs, towards the stair B.
Yeah, it's up to Lizem and TMJ who are stuck on those stairs again. Trying to find a way down. TMJ does manage to sneak up into those vents. She takes a little bit of damage, trying to spray through the walls. Clarity looking to try to keep her, pinned out.
Yeah, these center stairs, there's no way both of them just come straight down. Because even though you have the higher angle, the ones sitting behind that actually has all the body covered by that platform.
Well,
okay.
Lizem, she's been the strongest slayer for TokioStriker Lady, trying to single-handedly get this done. She has TMJ to help as well, but does end up getting taken down by Icer.
Icer coming back really strong. TMJ the last one, 1v3 here. 22 HP, can she pull this one off?
Oh, Kronos taking a little more damage. TMJ is so weak.
Yeah, but still bought a lot of time for the other two to come cover. But because they were all the way towards the other side of the map. Is that TMJ with 1 HP?
That's 1 HP. There it is.
And Evos, Galaxy, Sades, they will close it with 10 rounds. 10-7, I believe, against TokioStriker in Storm Tube. Was definitely one of the closer matches today.
It was so back and forth each time. There was a moment there where you think one of the teams is going to take it, and then the other one just comes back and starts taking rounds. In the end, though, Evos Galaxy Sades showing us some really impressive games here on Storm 2, but now we move over to Province.
It was really different focus as TokioStriker. When they were on the blue side, they didn't really pre-fire on the vent too much because it actually, oftentimes it breaks the barricade before you come out from the vent. That's why you don't pre-fire. But Evos Galaxy Sades, when they were on blue side, they didn't even care. They don't care if it breaks or not. Let's get the pre-fire because there might be more than one coming straight down. And you're looking for that pre-fire headshot. And oftentimes they actually got it on Estafia.
Yeah, I think it worked for them. It was their strategy. They stuck to it. And, I mean, there were some times where TokioStriker were able to find these aggressive pushes and really just, hard push into A or something like that. But eventually they started getting caught out in transition by Evos, who was able to do things like block the stairs really well and keep them pinned inside of vents or just straight up kill them when they were in vents.
Yeah, and I think they really continued to push. The moment that TokioStriker lost their backups and not really waiting for the ones coming down the central stairs and having just one falling, just losing its left wing, right wing, and then the other side one by one, TokioStriker really lost their power to actually push in any side. And also great job by Evos, really focusing where and when. First vent and do the B stair, then the central stairs, because it takes a lot longer time to come down the central stairs.
Yeah, it's just such great angle control here. Spreading out, kind of knowing the approaches that are going to try to be taken by TokioStriker and just shutting them down with great shooting. There you can see Estafia getting a nice through the smoke kill there. And this headshot, of course, was very nice as well by Estafia. Good bomb placement there to make sure that they could cover that from the vent.
An easy shot. of course. But a good setup. Estefia letting the... Yeah, that was it's basically, okay, I'll sacrifice myself here so that the bomb goes off.
Here's one of these
teamwork
situations where you're just trying to come down a set of stairs and you're completely bottlenecked, but they did break through it that time.
Ardev actually pushed all the way out there. That's amazing.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, you got the best spawn possible to actually go all the way over there before the red side does. And didn't really get caught. Brought a few members down before going down, so good amount of effort coming down from both teams, but we are moving into the next map. And players are getting ready for Province! Yes!
First time we get to see it today.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of, I would say, one of the biggest map with the most vertical movement, because you have to cover, especially on the B side, you have to cover both the upstairs and the downstairs. Can be really, really tough. And the center hallway, it's just from edge to edge, from south to east.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of distance on that spot of the map. One of the longer spots you'll find in Point Blank. Okay, Cirrus. Just Cirrus. She's not a radio station.
We're serious about this TokioStriker lady on red side. Evos GalaxySades, blue side. First round.
Looks like they're trying to push through A here. Coming up through the access.
Looking for those grenades into the boxes. I don't think that exactly went into Acer.
No, all right. Icer trying to cover the angles is just missing on some of these headshots. She gets taken down by Mets. Just not able to land the damage there. Cyrus gets taken down as well as she tried to provide support. The other members of Evos GalaxySades pushing in.
Yeah, from all the way from the back street. It's going to take a long time. But has Kronos is the one that can actually do a lot of damage here. At the same time, push comes in.
All right, can they defend this? Kronos just trying to break into here. She goes up top, catches Suzuka off guard. It's just on to Liz M now versus Kronos.
Yes, Kronos 100 HP.
The bomb was never planted.
But you do want to crouch and jump all around. So Liz M hiding the sound.
Oh, Liz M not able to catch her there. She had Kronos confused, but this time Kronos gets her. So Evos Sades
Mission failed.
taking that game.
That was almost too rough because the first one was defending. I don't exactly remember the one that was defending. I think Ardev?
Icer.
Yeah, Icer. Really going for that headshot line all the time, defending against all members coming in. Can be good. You can have lines of headshots if you get it, but lots of misses, which means that you're not even doing body shots too much. And that was a painful moment, but still clutch moments from the teammates coming out. He was taking the first round. They should be really glad about it.
Yep. Some grenades coming out here as Liz M is covering this corner. Over. I think she's over by the underpass there. Just missed it. Shizuka.
Yeah, slope if you just duck down and look at the ground, sometimes the opponent will actually miss you and just go past you when they jump over you. So there can be a lot of baits in that slope, the fountain area.
Yep. Okay, so
Nade opens up A site.
Liz M trying to get through. Onto the B site over there, I believe, but A site is exposed, and it looks like they will be able to set up over there. Liz M getting a kill on a Kronos, and the members of Evos GalaxySades are trying to push in here to the A site. Now this time the bomb is down.
And amazing positioning. Two behind the pillars, covering both angles and the back street.
Good grenade though, but Mets and Liz M. How many times? Cirrus getting a double kill though.
Yeah, through the back street. That was the problem. The final member.
Yep, she's gotten through into the site now. Trying to come around, trying to catch Estefia, but Shizuka does take her down.
Yeah, great push coming from the back street. Had some threats, but of course the pillar positioning is the best. You can dodge the grenade so easily. Oh, that was actually lucky.
Wow. Just happened to, everything lined up there for Cirrus.
Yeah, with somewhat luck involved. Of course, good drag with those bullets. Keeping it at the headline.
All right, let's see what they've got on defense this time. Slowing up just a little bit. Coming over from
the central passage, but
TMJ.
What?
Getting the kill on a Chronos there.
The worst feeling. You're supposed to bait. You're supposed to be the winner in that duel.
Looks like they're looking to maybe think about B through the square here. They're pushing in just ever so slightly. Couple members of Evos
nice
Galaxy
setup.
ready. Oh, a C4 in the back. Ooh, Ardev not quite able to land those shots. Lizam up top.
Yeah, trying to fiddle with the aim of the opponent and making sure you buy all you get all the attention, but the other members are pushing in.
Oh wow, Cirrus and Ardev, they're getting 2 kills here. It's just up to TMJ and Estafia. Cirrus has got A, looking into access. She's got it pretty well locked down. The last 2 members of Evos, ladies, the TokioStrikers. TMJ gets taken down though. So now it's just on Estafia. She will get the kill on the Cirrus though.
One.
Oh, she's got one coming from
A?
back street. Yeah, and one coming from access. This is tough. She's completely surrounded.
At the same time.
Oh boy.
Yep, that was going to be tough. It was actually sometimes if you're surrounded, you're supposed to open up a hole by attacking into one side.
Okay.
Yeah, but which is hard, of course. But still, that was some good rounds.
Yeah, it's hard to make that decision in the moment sometimes because you think, all right, if I can catch one coming at me, then maybe I can quick turn it around, catch the other 2.
Lizem trading with Ardev there. Falling really short.
I think TokioStriker.
Icer getting trapped behind the pillars.
Oh boy, they really like to push onto A here. A lot of grenades coming in here as the members of Evos Sades trying to push through the center. And it looks like they are almost through. They're just trying to poke through there. And now Shizuka with the trap sprung. And that'll be TokioStriker ladies evening it up 2-2.
Success.
Of course, it's a little harder to actually go straight into the B side unless you get the full bypass control towards the B, which takes a lot of time, and you will lose at least a few members. But it seems like they're really pressing on the A side, going into Icer, trying to focus where she exactly is. Have a lot of overnades.
If it works, keep doing it until Evos Galaxy Sades proves that they can defend it.
And we have not been... And with that, I thought there will be some positioning changes coming out from Evos. But not actually, just having 2 split. 2-3 here.
I think the lady strikers trying to buy a little bit more time. Icer did have to jump off that just to make sure she didn't take any damage. All right, here comes the push. That grenade, no good there. It bounced off the pillar, and down goes Cirrus into that push.
Action still continues, though. The backup was a little faster for Evos. And Mets was just sitting down at the B bypass, trying to get the one that were coming to the A site for help. But no one actually went there.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird little position she ended up in. There was no one who actually was using that pathing to get to.
Ooh, bad timing to look around.
Oh boy.
And Clarity just sitting right there looking for some chance.
Fail.
Not gonna succeed as they're okay this time.
All right,
Near perfect defense from the A side, even though that grenade was not super perfect.
All right, so this time it doesn't look like they're as interested in going A, trying to make a B push happen
Baited
here.
by Clarity sitting at the side of the underpath.
All right, the members trying to get through the underpass here, but this is just absolute destruction.
Clarity 4 kills. And she got the 5. Oh, never mind. Ardev got 1.
Okay, Estafia does get the headshot onto Ardev. She's gonna have to go hero mode. There are 4 members left of Sades. All right, you can hear those footsteps. I think she heard them. Yep, she has.
Yeah.
She kind of sniffed that one out.
Yeah, sounds a little too fishy. It's 1, but from Acer going to be finishing up the round. As you can see, there are lots of baits for you to actually check. A lot more of it.
Our Russian host has a shotgun.
Uh-huh. Of course, you can't shoot that.
No, it's not. It's not real.
Yeah. It's only the model.
It's just a model. At least I hope.
Ooh,
that,
they're coming out all the way. They're coming out all the way to the central bridge.
Oh my gosh.
And I think one got caught with the grenade. Yeah, he did. Matt's really good catch.
So Evos Sada is trying to get aggressive with their positioning to cut off the members of TokioStriker Lady, but they're able to successfully defend it with that grenade. Estafia getting the kill. Estafia getting 2 kills here.
Kidding, just cutting off all the reinforcements going into A now. Base alone, left in that A site. Of course, you go for that B.
Yeah, you take the safe play. Make Icer come to you.
That's sort of what Match was going for last time when she was waiting for that B bypass.
Uh-oh. Icer turned around just at the wrong moment, but does survive.
The worst planned possible, I think, in all map. Yeah, if you're left alone against this many members with a plant on the other side, it's, I would actually say, less than 0% of actually winning.
That's not possible.
Compared to any other maps, there are some better chances at least. But this map, B-side plant, 1v4, there is no way. Unless you get super lucky in A with like 2 kills.
That's just less than -0.
Yeah, I would say -0%. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I majored in math.
I know,
man.
I was going to say. All right. Once again, they like A side, but they're kind of stuck in front yard right now. Not able to really quite get up into access. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try, but...
Evos Galaxy, now they know. Okay, TokioStriker, they're trying to pressure into A and then move the members from the other side and then cut them off while they're moving. So Evos, I think they're going to go all the way around from the blue respawn towards the back street or respawn towards the center. There are 2 paths of going into A site. Last time they were trying to go into A bypass.
And it looks like TokioStriker ladies can't quite decide exactly how they want to do this, if they're going to try to make another push into A site here. Looks like that's kind of what they're setting up for, but not really much, no damage.
Different focus here as Evos actually has 3 in A site this time.
Oh boy, TMJ gets taken down by a great grenade from Icer. They're not able to make this push work this time. They're going to have to back off. They're trying to go into center, but all the members of Evos Galaxy Sadas are around here. Oh, but Shizuka does manage to take down Kronos. Liz M goes down. So there's only 2 on 4.
As the central area, but 2 in A, 2 towards the B side, not actually in, because the focus from TokioStriker has been A side only, basically.
Let's see. Ooh, Estafia with some good senses, but not able to make enough of those shots connect. Icer does get Shizuka, and down they go. So, Evos Sades, 5-3, takes the first half here.
Having another, I would say, for the final round, a strategy win, a change in defense, making sure, okay, we're losing too many members by having the reinforcements. Why don't we just put 3 to begin with in the A side and not move any other members, because TokioStriker is waiting for that. They're using their resources. So powering down the strategy from TokioStrikers, Evos just having a great read on the map, what's happening during the game, and just change that on the fly. I mean, that, even if you say that, sometimes that doesn't really come into the real game. The execution can be hard, but it seems like the practice has been done enough for them to just split change.
Yeah, and I think the Strikers, they had one successful B push, and they kind of abandoned that again right away after that. They just weren't able to really find the right openings in there. And like you talked about, it is more difficult to push the B side on that map.
Yeah, as they tried it once and then got baited in the middle, near the underpass.
Yep.
And then right after, okay, we knew it wasn't really going to work, but we tried it. Okay, let's just go for the A site. Seems like they were only having 2 in there. And let's have a lot of nades, making the uncomfortable position for defense.
They just, when they pushed in, they were able to get the members of Sades to back off a little bit. But then, like, a good grenade from Icer takes down TMJ as she tries to push in. Cyrus does a good job in the back, maintaining control by those pillars. You know, she had one bad round where she threw a grenade. I think she might have got flashed or something there, and she couldn't see properly. But she threw a grenade into the wrong side of the pillars. But she ended up dying that round, and that was one of the rounds that they took successfully. But other than that, she did a really good job holding it back there. And then you had, you know, the other members quickly rotating from back street or center to come in and, you know, cut off the advances of TokioStriker.
Yeah, TokioStriker, they really focused on cutting off the reinforcements a lot during the entire first half. But now we go with the second half. Evos Galaxy Sudes now in the red side. TokioStriker lady in blue. Second half of Province.
Pretty aggressive setup here already. Looks like they're pushing their way into bypass a little bit, into center as well.
They broke into A already. There's one coming around, big around, but TMJ is gonna find one coming around the rounds.
Wow, the senses here from Evos Galaxy Sudes. That is crazy.
I think they let one of the members just come around the center, and they kind of knew that. Wait,
but that might have been a mistake overall, because now it looks like some solid defense coming down.
I missed the other action. Did the reinforce come from the center area or the bypass, A bypass?
I think it was, you know, I didn't catch it either. I couldn't tell you if they came from center or, I think center, but they might have moved up kind of towards maybe somebody.
Yeah, because it's usually just center bypass or the back street, but because Evos, they let that space during the center to actually be open. Couldn't quite tell exactly, but here comes a big push towards that B side now, straight in. But there are some baits, but finds them.
Yeah, Estefia with the overlook gets a lot of damage. Her and Shizuka.
2 straight headshots.
Doing some work over here from the warehouse.
Yeah, this is why it's really hard to break into B, because you have to vertically move your aim so much.
Goodness.
Bomb has been planted.
On A site.
A site. All right, looks like they're going to want to go through the back street to get there. And
you're looking for the ones coming around.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, if you look at the center, Kronos basically knows where they're coming from. But in the bad timing.
Ooh. That great grenade there from Estefia. Trying to defend. She gets taken down. It's all up to Icer here to buy enough time.
Not a good position.
They have to be aggressive.
Whoa! In a line together. And second one actually gets into the headshot.
Fail.
No, Icer actually had a really bad position with that plant, because when they are spread apart, one behind the pillar, one defusing, Icer was the one going down, supposedly. Somewhat of luck involved here, but still a great comeback.
All right, this time a lot of smokes coming out early here for TokioStriker Lady. They want to block off as many of these paths for Evos Sudes to push in quickly. They didn't like having themselves on the back foot there, so getting time to set up the defense the way they want to. Controlling that cafe and that bypass. Cirrus just happy to hang out in the back. Icer trying to look through access. The other member here coming up with her.
Yeah, Fountain. Actually, Izuka is trying to somewhat bait from the underpass, as she was the one baited last in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like they are rotating around now, trying to come through into here.
Mats, because of that grenade, let that access.
Oh boy. And now the square getting overrun by Evo Galaxy Sudes. They're trying to push into B, but there's still quite a bit of defense here. Estefia always over here doing a great job. There's one up in the warehouse as well. That might actually be Estefia in the warehouse. Yes, it is.
Yeah, going all the way across.
Mets is so
just over that angle. Here's Zero's coming down. Oh, to see him.
But Icer does get taken down, and Cirrus gets taken out by Estefia. TokioStrikers looking to turn this around here. 2-1 on this half.
It was I wouldn't say a bad moment, but just unfortunate timing, because Mats was supposed to be looking at the other angle, covering, but was busy throwing the nade at that moment of strike from Evos.
I like the early smokes here by TokioStriker Lady, buying themselves some extra time to get into position, set up how they want to set up, and turn the speed of the game into their favor. TMJ, by catching, we're bouncing around. Both teams playing much more passive this round.
Yeah, TokioStriker, even in blue, really stressing the bypass, controlling the bypass A, and not anymore in A, but really having like 2 members in B, having one towards a central bypass, and only leaving Shizuka in A side.
Yeah, they feel confident. Just
Uwon coming around the A bypass.
Yeah.
Ardev can be stabbed from the back. Ooh. Just goes in front.
Oh, right around the corner, catches Shizuka while she's reloading. But geez Louise, Estafia going bonkers in the background here. It's just on Kronos now. And she's stuck.
Estafia's up there, so having all that information can... Or of course, headshot can take one down.
Yep. Grenade comes in, does not catch her. Did she see
TMJ right
TMJ?
next?
Nope.
Nope, not exactly, as she was just crouching down at the moment.
Mission success.
As we will see a few more. And basically back-to-back rounds here. 6-6 tied up now.
All right, yeah, 3-1 for the TokioStrikers. Playing very solid defense here.
It's tied up, but TokioStriker, they already took 3 rounds in the second half. If they take 2 more, that's basically game over. And they can sort of tie things up, having 1-1.
Looks like they're set up for an A push this time. They've got control of access. Let's see if they want to do some overnades. See if they can get some damage done to Shizuka, who's hanging out there. As per usual, she's got a little help in center this time, and another back by the back street. So it looks like they're pretty ready for this. They've got the information, and they are just waiting for Evo Galaxy Sades to make their move.
Yeah, Clarity looking into the bypass because TMJ did come around from the back. And just knowing that last round what happened, it really is stressing this point. The TokioStriker, they're really focusing on the center and really finding these holes in the way of offense from Evos.
Well, it's like a lot of these maps where the central locations are so important because that's where everything flows through. It allows you to make flanks and other things like that. And this is really smart by TokioStriker Lady by guiding this flank. And oh, Shizuka just tearing them apart. Ooh, she gets, oh my gosh, she did get that. I thought maybe that was somebody else.
That was a wonderful headshot drag. And surrounded, and TMJ just pushing through from that center.
Mission success.
All right. Just one more for TokioStrikers, and they can take this in a 5-1 reversal here. Finally, maybe able to take them half off of Evo Galaxy Sades.
For now, Evos Galaxy has been somewhat stopped in the round count.
Yeah.
Only got 1 in the second half.
Yeah.
And 3 straight, I believe, from Evos. I mean, TokioStriker.
Yeah, they're really figured this out.
In these kind of situations, where do you push through? Since the center is being overlooked by the bypass all the time, and they try to break into A, there has been some backstabs from that bypass. I think cutting off bypass first and then going into A side from the center can be one of the better strategy from the red side.
It's so hard because if you try to go through like square or something, then you're going to get flanked from bypass, and there's warehouse there to watch it.
Yeah, the center is the answer, I think. Squares, a little too hard. You got to cover both angles here.
You got to knock somebody out of bypass. You got to find a way.
Towards the center into the bypass in the B.
Mats has to look down. She's got to reload here. Grenade comes through. She runs away. She does get taken down. TMJ as well going down here, but trading a kill. So it's on Estafia and Shizuka to get this done.
2-2. Not really in planning to plant.
Kronos just able to best Shizuka there.
Now to B1.
Estafia, she knows Kronos is there, gets one.
Ardev was trying to go all the way around, maybe looking for the plant on A side. Not anymore. 1v1 situation, but there's that clutch kill. And Ardev thought, okay, I bought this good amount of time. Maybe I can come back and plant, but was ready for that action. And that's a close. Close one.
Yeah, so they end up splitting the maps there.
Stormtube going to Evos Galaxy Sares for 10-7, and TokioStriker with 8-6. So that's 1-1 between these two.
So the game's advantage ends up going to Evos Sares, who were really strong on Stormtube.
Yeah. When we have all these points together, and when we look at the win rate from all the round, it's all going to matter. Really, one of the most I would say with speed, with tempo, good change in the strategy, especially in province. And my personal view on the province, good switch in the strategy and having putting different resources in the middle. That was pretty amazing to see from Evos. And TokioStriker really showed why you have to really control the bypass, control the center, because when you control that, you have a lot more speed, a lot less time to back up to your teammate.
Yeah, I mean, you were right. As soon as Evos decided to push through the center there, they did end up gaining map control. But the members of TokioStriker were just able to outskill them at the end there, get a couple big kills from Estafia, who had a monster round on defense there for TokioStriker Lady. Really, these two teams are really evenly matched. I mean, none of these were blowouts. Even though Evos Sares lost 5-1 in that last, it didn't really feel like they were just getting, wrecked. It was so close.
Yeah, they actually like broke into A side, broke into B side, and then what followed up after was the problem. But they broke into TokioStriker, which before 3A Power was not really able to do. And of course, different maps, so direct comparison cannot be made here. But in terms of round, I think it really followed up. Great, another set of action from PBIWC.
They're really good.
Really good. A lot better than us for sure.
Oh yeah, they're really fun to watch, and their level of play is through the roof, and their ability to change stuff on the fly and change their tactics. I mean, we saw TokioStriker's Lady slow it up, start throwing out smokes to buy themselves time to set up, gain control of center as they so please, and then we saw Evos reverse that and almost take that last game before they ended up losing, but it was close, and it was so good. Stormtube though was good.
Yeah, Stormtube. Yeah, different type of strategy between TokioStriker, focusing a little bit more on to stare at the later part of each round, each game. Evos Galaxy, they just go straight into the southbound and the stairs together. So a lot faster action from the red side from Evos, which actually end up working really well against TokioStriker. I think those strategies kind of counter each other, because it gives a lot more time for Evos to actually prepare for the set of attacks coming down from TokioStrikers.
All right, let's take a look at some highlights, kind of see what we're talking about here. Cirrus, and Icer. This was early on. Cirrus looking really good here. Look at these shots, just murdering Liz M there. And Liz is a great player. Ardev. And this is Metz, catches a member of Evos in the train. This was so close.
Yeah, Stormtube is usually just about how many you actually put in stairs or the vent, and how many you bring for the defense. And of course, TokioStriker, they had really good tries, but in terms of entire round and how the strategy was focused for, Evos a little more speedy. And in terms of tempo, TokioStriker not able to catch up to the speed.
I felt like, and I felt like Evos kind of had a good idea of being able to focus their fire onto members of TokioStrikers when they were like behind a wall or something, and they'd be like, hey, I see this person behind a wall, and you'd see them just turn and get a quick kill on it. And they were doing a really good job of calling out the positions of the members of TokioStrikers, and we often saw them getting kills through the smokes, through the walls. I mean, both teams did it too, but look, you can see it right there. Estafia doing it for TokioStrikers, but I thought that was a slight advantage for Evos overall in that round.
And then, these parts, which is buying time for that bomb to explode. Nicely done. Ardev coming all the way out here. Getting 2 and then going down. Yeah, but all those strategies and finding holes did certainly work really well.
Yeah, moving over to Province now, where the TokioStrikers struggled a little bit on offense when they were on the red side. They did end up taking 3 games to the 5 of Evos, but then when they were on defense, they came back. But here, you see Icer just like looks at a grenade that blows up underneath her.
STFE is just having a few great headshots here.
Oh.
And Icer taking those 2 down. Gotta be a painful moment. I mean, one has to defuse, the other one has to defend. And you hear the footsteps, what do? You have to go out and you're supposed to take shots for your teammate defusing the bomb.
Right. And you think that you're gonna, you can hear the footsteps, you've got the timing, you've got the confidence there, but just a nice play by Icer to get all that. And good, a little bit lucky timing, but good timing as well.
Yeah, Icer just ended up just pushing because she knew that if she took more time, it was going to be tough. And a few more rounds in the second half.
Oh, Estefia just turns on a dime there. And then gets Ardev as well to finish things off for us. She looked so good there at the end.
Look at them just throwing the headphones. Like, yeah, we won. That was the game. 1-1 tied. Wow, look at that amount of kills.
It's crazy.
And let's see if anything sticks out to our eyes. Clarity, Icer, having actually lower death than the others. I thought Icer was going to have a higher number of death because she was having a tough time defending the A side, especially in Province.
Yeah. It definitely felt like Icer struggled a little bit in the beginning, but she kind of picked it up towards the end. Clarity was just, yeah, she was solid the whole time. Cyrus as well. And a lot of assists there for Kronos, getting some good damage in there. And a lot of assists for Lizem as well, even though she didn't have as many kills as she did last time. So a bit more of a struggle for her, but Estefia really turning it around there, especially on Province. She had a really good set there.
And for today, for the PBIWC, that is the last match on the main stage. Let's see. When we get the updated result, I think it's going to be at the very end. Maybe we'll have all the scores calculated and right for you to see which teams are knocked out from the group stage and who are moving on to the next day. Of course, we have a long day of day number 1, but still really, really happy about what's happening so far.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a lot of fun. Guys, we're going to take another break. Stick with us. Plenty more Point Blank coming up. We still got 2 more matches. We'll be back soon.